Welcome to the Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast. Oh, hey, I'm Josh, your soul survivor.
And I'm Justine, your final girl.
Aren't we just so cute?
We're adorbs.
Well, here
Totally
we
digging it.
are. It's February now, and we are heading back down to visit our friends, our super awesome friends in Austin, Texas.
So we are road tripping it. It's
You
a
know
good,
it.
like, 5.5
6 hours, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so it's like a legit one for sure.
Well, we're going to have the opportunity to do some fun stuff while we're in Austin. And what movie are we doing this week, Justine? So I can tell them what we're doing.
We're doing The Faculty.
The Faculty. Do you guys remember that movie from like 1998?
You might have missed it, but it was, it was out.
It came out in that slew, post-Scream horror movie.
Yes.
Where, written by Kevin Williamson himself, actually.
Preach
it. Directed by motherfucking Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez. And here it is. We're going to tie it in, guys.
I can remember that summer before that movie came out, they were really hyping this movie. In tandem with the filming of the movie, they were doing these weird, like, Tommy Hilfiger ads everywhere on TV, on MTV, and, like, all the magazines. It was, like, Usher,
Yes.
and Elijah Wood, and Jordana Brewster, and a lot of, like, the teen cast.
Just modeling apparel.
Just modeling Tommy Hilfiger. If you watch the movie, most of the clothes are all Tommy Hilfiger in the movie.
And they all look like Tommy Hilfiger
very,
kind of
like,
models.
90s Americana.
Yeah. But let's tie it in. So we're going to Austin.
Yes.
Because...
Well, one, we want to hang out with our friends, so we thought we'd tie it in by... We have the opportunity to go to the town where they shot some of this, specifically...
Yep.
The football field.
Oh, yes. That is true.
And a lot of the action takes place there. That's where the movie first starts. The first shot of the movie is the coach on the football field.
Yep.
And then there's a lot of other stuff that goes down in the movie, which we'll talk about.
That's what we're going to get into.
Yeah, so we're excited to be going to Austin. We're excited to see The Faculty. I was really excited to see this movie in 1998 when it came out. I was like, in my early teens, I was a Scream fanatic.
Yeah, it was like just the slasher kind of
that slasher revival.
Not era, but the revival of
like
it.
The late 90s.
Yes.
But I remember the trailer for this movie is they showed really quick clips of Scream 1, Scream 2. And it said from the writer of Scream 1 and Scream 2. And
Kevin Williamson.
Yeah, Kevin Williamson. And that got, of course, got everyone really excited.
Yeah, for sure. And he'd done Dawson's Creek, and so he was heavily involved.
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No, that's Joss Whedon.
Well,
That's Buffy.
okay.
Kevin Williamson's not Buffy.
No, I just thought he did something else. I was trying to just name something off.
Dawson.
Hoping that you would be like, actually, it's this.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, quite frankly.
Oh my gosh! He just got totally aggressive. You got aggressive.
So anyways, we haven't even done Scream yet. We're gonna eventually one day. That's like our penultimate.
Yeah.
That's like, it's gonna be an opus. It's gonna be an epic episode when we do Scream one day.
It will.
But right now, this is one of my favorites of kind of like the post-Scream, like we said, the slasher revival. This has more sci-fi elements than any of the others, which makes it really fun. So, why don't we start? Hey, let's jump into this bitch.
Let's jump in.
Yeah.
Let's jump into this bitch.
I said it.
Okay.
We're jumping again, I guess.
We'd be jumping. Well,
We'd be jumping.
There's a lot of it's a star-studded cast of
why don't you drop a few of those
epic
names?
90s proportions. So it is Jordana Brewster.
Oh, whose first movie is this? Who's this introducing? Josh Hartnett. He plays Zeke.
But anyways, I'm just gonna go down the list of them because there's a ton.
Oh,
There's a ton. There's Jordana Brewster, Clea Duvall, Josh Hartnett, Laura Harris, Sean Hatsoy.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the guy that plays Stan. He's got a pretty heavy part in it, Josh.
Well, Sean.
Elijah Wood, Salma Hayek, Fromke Jensen, Piper Laurie, Robert Patrick, B.B. Newworth, Usher.
Yeah.
It's just Jon Stewart. It's
Peppered with celebrities.
It's peppered.
It's really spicy.
All right, well, we can start. Let's open it up. Let's open up the movie. We're in a high school in Ohio.
Yes.
There's the setting.
The first thing you see is the football team, right?
Yes,
together.
yeah, they're warming up.
They're warming up, and then you see the coach getting onto him, which is Jason Patrick.
No,
right?
Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick, Jason Patrick, someone else. Robert Patrick, from T2 fame.
Yes.
That's Terminator 2 for all you non-listeners of here.
I'm like, what are you going to say?
I don't know. I love you all.
Yeah, it opens up with the football players, and then the next scene is kind of like a late night teacher principal meeting.
Even before that, something foreboding happens because, practice is over and you see the coach bending over, touching the water, or something. I don't know. He's doing something, and that shadow comes up behind him. He turns around and goes, "This better be good," growls, and then it cuts to the faculty meeting that night. Remember?
Yeah. Okay, so there's the school meeting, and they're talking about the budget, and they just find out that everything's going to coach. So they're all kind of upset about it.
Everything's going to football.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound pretty realistic?
We could relate it maybe to today. But it's football town, and so that's what's happening, and all the teachers are upset. And
Principal Newworth is like, "Hey, this is a damn football town. That's where the money's going. When Macbeth starts making money, we'll up the drama department, okay?"
Yeah, Piper Laurie plays and she's from Carrie, and she plays like a teacher. She's a drama teacher, and she's all like, "The kids were really counting on performing their musical this year."
Oh, remember, it's like fucking Finian's Rainbow or something.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go with it. I don't think it is, but let's go with it. Yeah, I like Finian's Rainbow. Anyways, so the teachers are leaving. Principal's locking up, and that's when we have our first kind of showdown.
And it's a fun, really suspenseful scene. The coach comes in and accosts Principal BB.
we don't know her name. We're calling her BB. BB, that's her name. That's her real name.
BB.
Yeah, BB Newworth from Broadway, kind of.
And she's like, "Hey, back up. I think you had too much to drink, and it's made all the blood go to your cheeks, to your dick. You need to back up."
Yeah, he's all trying. Well, she thinks that he's maybe proposition. He's like, "Hey, girl," and she's all like, "Bye, Felicia." It's a late night. She's been at work all day. She ain't got time for this.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, lame.
But then he's unrelenting. He will not let go.
No.
He is like, "Bitch, I'm gonna take this pencil.
I'm gonna stab it in your damn hand.
Impale your hand." It hurts when you see the scene. It hurts.
Yeah.
You grab your hand. You're like, "Oh my God, she must be in so much pain."
Poor lady.
Oh my goodness. But then there's this pretty cool chase scene through the school.
Yeah, she's running for her life trying to get out the door. Of course the door is locked, but there's Miss Piper Laurie, drama teacher Laurie, on the other side.
And so she's got to go get her keys and get she grabs a pair of scissors.
Yeah, she gets some scissors.
Yeah, to defend herself from the coach. And she gets out with Piper Laurie's help because the coach comes up. He's slamming into the door.
He's coming out for her, and she gets out. They lock him back in to the school.
And so she's all like, "Thank God we got away."
She's like, "Come on, girl, let's go get ourselves a drink.
And let's go see our town." Our Finian's Rainbow.
Yeah, I'll give you that money for Finian's Rainbow, girl.
And then drama teacher Piper Laurie stabs her with the scissors, and you're like, "Oh shit, shit's going
and
down."
And she's like, "Fuck you, it's Brigadoon that we were doing this year."
Oh my God, yes, so true. She's looking at her like, "Oh, you didn't want to give me this money." Yeah, so you think oh my God, the faculty just turned on the principal.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, so this is why it's called the faculty.
Yes, the faculty.
The faculty done gone crazy. Done gone.
That faculty cray-cray.
They done gone.
Anyway, it's a hot mess.
Wouldn't you agree they done gone?
I think they're done gone for sure. That sounds ignorant.
Yeah, that sounds really...
That's ignorant.
Sounds really dumb.
Okay. Oh, don't say unkind things to yourself, Mr. Josh. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get back.
Now we're going to introduce all the
we get
children.
to meet all the teens that are played by 20-year-olds. And
They're all clean teens, even the supposedly grungy ones. Like,
yeah, they're not like... Well, there's one non-clean teen, Zeke.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett, but we meet
with the weirdest haircut ever in a movie. I don't really
honestly,
understand
like,
it.
his hair in almost all the movies he's in is always kind of strange, and he has that weird like flip
and like a
on
weird
one
cowlick,
yes.
and it's just strange.
It's like,
but
Josh Hartnett, your hair is awkward as fuck.
just shave that shit.
Fix
okay?
it. Like,
Shave
get a fade or something.
You should have some money. You can do something
go get a
about
haircut
that.
for real. You've been in some movies. Okay, so we meet Casey, and he is played by Elijah Wood.
Elijah Doe-Eyed Wood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I bet you could tell, like, it's Elijah Wood. He's playing the klutzy, like, geeky.
Oh, yeah, everybody is like a Breakfast Club character.
Very
in this movie.
stereotypical teens, like, in the different, like, groups.
Like, I'm the jock. I'm the pretty girl.
Yeah, the pretty girl is played by Delilah, and she is
played by Delilah.
It's played by Delilah.
Jordana Brewster.
It's played by Jordana Brewster.
Her character is Delilah.
Her character's name is Delilah. And she's the good-looking cheerleader, and she's also in charge of the newspaper.
Yeah.
And
she has a lot of responsibilities.
And Elijah Wood is works. He's the photographer, so they work together a lot.
Yeah. But she's always bitchy and bossing him around. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like getting racked by trees and stuff by the students. Remember they pick him up and like rack him against the tree.
He obviously is a kid that's getting
picked
bullied on and stuff. And then there's the football player whose boyfriend is Jordana,
Yeah, his girlfriend is Jordana Brewster.
And then
he's like, I was a football player, but I've discovered Nietzsche, and now I just like...
I've had a change of heart completely, so I'm going to do like a 180 and I'm going to get into college on academics instead of...
And she's like, and I'm a bitch, and I'm a cheerleader. I only date football players.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, it's very like... We're not even trying here in this character development, really. Like, we're just like, this is him.
That comes later. It's very nuanced.
Holy shit, that was
tickled
funny.
you.
Yeah, I just got tickled. Okay, Josh Hartnett's character is Zeke, and he's like a high school drug dealer who like manufactures his own drugs because he's also like a scientist.
Oh, and there's this hilarious scene where Famke Janssen tries to bust him, but she's playing all meek. Her character at this point's like, oh, Josh Hartnett, you shouldn't be doing that. He's like, oh, you want some condoms? And she's like, oh, don't talk to me like that. She plays
like the literature teacher. She's just very, like, she's got like the sweater and...
How dare you?
It's like obviously just hot as fuck outside, but she looks like she's always cold.
And her best comeback is... What did she say?
You're rude.
You're rude. After he's like talking about like cherry flavored condoms to the teacher.
Yeah,
and
it's really inappropriate.
Very inappropriate.
So don't bust Zeke for selling us like weird, like they're basically like
it's
no-nos.
like fucking angel dust.
Yeah, like it wants to be like ecstasy, but it's not.
It's like some weird speed. Do they ever give it a name? I don't think
No,
they do.
he's just like, no, here's my pin. Like, he has these pin holders.
Yeah, he sells them in like an empty Bic pen.
Yeah. So he like takes the ink out and then
just snort it out of the pen.
They're so badass, these high schoolers. And then there's
but this will come back into play.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm sorry.
It's not gratuitous drug use. It's part of the story.
Tasteful.
It's part of the story. It's part of the narrative.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure. Okay. So we meet our transfer student, and she's from down south, and she's Mary Beth Louise Hutchinson.
And you just look at it and you're like, there's something up with this hit.
Yeah, it's like, why the hell are you showing up? The new kid. So,
you gotta have a new
kid. We
automatically
automatically are like pointed towards like, oh, it's the new kid.
Yeah.
And then let's wrap it up with the friends. It's Stokely. She's the angsty, all in black girl. She knows literature, and she thinks everyone's an asshole.
She's like a wannabe Nev Campbell in Wild Things. It's like kind of a lesser version of that character.
For sure. She's a poor man's...
She's a poor man's Susie Toller in Wild Things.
For Wild Things. Okay. Well, we've kind of gone on about these friends,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's important.
It is.
An important bond will be
they're
formed.
real friends, guys.
Yeah. They're high school friends.
They're high school friends, so they're going to be friends for life.
Oh my god, like us.
Yeah. I made that joke and then I was like, wait, which is great. It's just not common, I guess. But anyways. Okay, so Casey, again, he's played by Elijah Wood. He's going to find this, like, worm-like creature on the football field.
Yeah, how does that come into play? He goes out there just to hang
eating
out.
Lunch
yeah, he's
because he can't eat with anybody else because they pick on him, Josh.
It's really sad. You know, it's almost like a PSA.
Yeah, it's like,
You know, public service
this
announcement for
poor
those of
kid
you.
can't even eat a lunch, guys.
Yeah, it's, you know, leave the photojournalist at your school alone, okay?
He's documenting.
Yeah,
No,
he's documenting your memories.
Yeah, he's like eating lunch in the bleachers on the football field.
Yeah, and he sees something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to do something about it because he's a very serious investigative journalist.
For the local high school newspaper.
Yeah, I forget what the town's called.
Harrington?
Harrington?
Or that's the high school. The high school's
Yeah.
name is Harrington, so maybe.
Perhaps that's the town's
Perhaps
name.
we didn't do our research.
Well, I mean, we watched the movie.
Yeah,
That's research.
I guess. Well, yeah, obviously that's
Yeah.
research, but okay, all right, fine. Anyways, he finds this like crazy like worm thing,
Slug, weird.
and
yeah.
he's like, "Oh, what is this?" and puts his hands all over it.
He's like, I'm going to figure this out. We have a very serious lab here at school.
I'm gonna take this to the science teacher.
And it's just always open for anybody to go and
You
do
can always
experiments.
go in there and just get what you need, get your supplies, and
Get a beaker, you know.
and get to town.
Turn a
find
flame
out,
on.
You know, find a new.
I'm sure there's a
species.
Bunsen burner in there somewhere.
Bunsen burner. Man, you are bringing it back to high school.
High school.
Okay, he takes it to John Stewart, who's the
Yeah.
he's the science teacher.
Yeah.
And so they're all like trying to figure out what is this, because they just know so much, and like all these kids are rattling off
they
like
are
crazy
yes.
information.
Yeah, just like scientific jargon that and like a junior or senior in high school is not gonna know.
No way
You
in
know.
hell. It's like, whoa.
It's like
You're
whoa.
lying. This is written for you.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, and while that's all going on, we've got Stan. He's the football player. Well, he's decided to quit the team, and he's taking his last shower, I guess, in the.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then someone else shows up.
Some producer is like, we need to get him naked.
Yeah, his muscles need to show for a hot second. He's got like his soap on a rope that he hangs on the little shower
He's like,
handle.
I'm not bending over today, y'all.
Nope, not in here. Not
You guys
today.
got me last week.
I've quit the team. I'm not the quarterback anymore. He's washing off that quarterback feel. And then just like,
You mean he's scrubbing his balls? Is that the quarterback feel?
yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, I'm just going to be blunt and honest. He had his hands all on his own balls. So he was just scrubbing away.
Not to mention the taint.
Yeah, there was a lot of taint. This movie was so taint filled. It was tainted.
Ba-dum-bum.
All right. But there's like this old lady that shows up in the shower.
Yeah.
She's one of the teachers, but she's like super
"Harry!"
old.
And he's
And
like,
she's
hey.
like falling apart on him.
Yeah.
Like
He's
her hair is falling out. Her skin looks
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
gonna she looks almost like she's melting in
Very
a way.
much like the lady in the bathtub in The Shining.
Yes,
You know?
that's a good. Yeah. She does look an awful lot like that. But yeah, so she's all like, "Help!" and dying,
Help!
dying in his arms, and
And he's like, I don't know what to do in this situation. No one taught me this in health class.
Golly.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So that happens. It's an awkward moment for him, but it's like it's
Yeah.
cinematic genius.
Oh, yes. It's genius. Yes. That's the word I would choose.
Gene? Yeah.
You mean jeans? Yes.
They wearing jeans?
They were Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, shit. Gosh, we're even plugging him.
Yes.
Stop.
Fuck him.
Okay. So, Casey and Delilah, the good-looking editor-in-chief, they decide to infiltrate the teacher's lounge to try to find out, like, what's the next big scoop at Harrington High.
Yeah, what is this scoop?
And
I smell something fishy.
They go in and they just kind of find, like, a lot of, like, water fountain. Like, a lot of...
You see the coach just downing water throughout this movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
The teachers are, like, there's... Him and Piper, the coach, and Piper Lawyer, and they're like drinking just like a hella ton of water, and they're having to like hide in the closet.
Yeah, they come in, they hide in the closet, and things just start getting bizarre. It's very like, you know,
Selma Hayek shows up.
They start seeing things they shouldn't see.
Yeah, and she gets attacked.
Yes,
by those
and,
teachers, the teachers in the teacher's lounge, the coach and the drama teacher,
and of course they're freaking out in the closet.
Yeah, they're like,
oh,
holy shit! They think she's being attacked, like they're gonna try to kill her, and they don't even know what the hell's going on. And then the old lady body,
falls on them.
So like the old lady didn't ever get like picked up by like paramedics or anything.
They just put her in a closet.
None of the kids were like, "Where's?"
They propped her up and said, "You be quiet, you're dead."
Where's the ambulance? Like, why hasn't this old lady been picked up? But
she's just in the nurse's office. The nurse is taking care of her.
The nurse is taking care of her. But yeah, so we get to see, though, that the teachers are infected by something, like a parasite or something.
And you see them putting something
into Selma Hayek's ear. She's like another teacher,
it's like one of those little bug things that Casey had.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
Bum, bum, bum. And now
the faculty is up to something.
The faculty has been up to something since at least the night before last. And that's all I know.
Yeah. Because that's in the movie. Sorry.
Yeah,
we don't know what they were like before.
I just know this reality.
Their hobbies, their hopes, their dreams,
can't refer
their fears.
Back to what I don't know.
No.
You know, that's ignorant. So, okay, so what do you think? What would you do if you witnessed somebody being attacked and
a body
falls on you? What are you going to do, Josh?
Well, I'm probably going to say some things really loud. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna act irrational. Probably.
Yeah, you're gonna like get the fuck out of there.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you're supposed to get the fuck out of there. And obviously, when they get the fuck out of there, the teachers in the lounge know they were in there, and so they try to like go after them.
Yeah.
And it becomes this like quick chasing.
Yeah, they run out of there. In a fury.
Yeah, Delilah gets away because she doesn't really give a fuck about the Casey.
She's like, you just take photos. We can get someone else.
Yeah, she like while they're in the teacher's lounge before the teachers show up, she's all like, they're having their like, oh, don't you like me, Casey? Like we're actually good friends, and we're having a heart to heart. And you know what, Casey, you're just kind of a pushover, blah blah blah. And he's like, well, you're kind of a bitch. So they have like a banter or whatever. But she gets the hell out of there. She runs out the door, and he gets he collides into the principal, and
the principal is not happy.
She's like, "It's okay,
Casey." Oh my god!
And we've already seen the principal get killed, so we're like,
oh my
she's
gosh,
back.
But she was dead.
Yeah. She's not dead, Josh.
Something is up with the faculty.
Josh, she got stabbed. She should be dead by now.
But he didn't see it.
Well, I mean, because, like, if the ambulance isn't showing up for the old lady whose skin's falling off, I doubt that it showed up for her.
BB.
Because
Principal BB.
It's the thing that's wrong with the faculty is that the ambulance never comes, right?
What is happening at this school?
Yeah.
The damn ambulance never shows up.
They don't even want to pay the bill to transport the teachers to the hospital.
Yeah. Like, they're fine in the nurse's office.
And that is the true atrocity in the faculty.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Rolling along.
Yes, rolling along. It's the next day, and so Casey and Delilah, they tell
everybody,
all their friends.
They're like, listen, something is up with the faculty. We've got to do something.
Let you do that.
They're like, we've got to get up to the school. Yeah. And we've got to cut this thing open and see what for shit is going on.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, you're correct. And like we find find out that, like, Stokely, the angsty, you know, all-in-black girl, she just happens to know quite a bit about Parasite, like, alien invasion.
She's a sci-fi
she's read,
expert.
like, every book.
She is a insect expert.
Every movie. I mean, damn it. These are the people that should be running our country, you know? Like, these people know it all. They look like Tommy Hilfiger models.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet the ambulance would pick them up.
Yeah, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Here they come.
Here they come. Okay, all right. So Delilah tells Stan, and Casey tells Stokely, and Zeke and Mary Beth, they overhear it. And so that's how, like, all 6 of these people get together.
We knew something was up with the faculty. Now let's join forces and figure it out.
Come on, find out.
Let's go to the science room and dissect this thing so I can spit out more jargon that I really don't know.
But when we get there... It's not there.
It's gone. It's not in that water anymore.
Yeah, they put it like in a fish tank when they took it to the science teacher.
And then here comes Jon Stewart, and he's like, hey.
Yeah.
He starts turning creepy, and Josh Hartnett's like, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this, like, paper cutter apart, and I'm going to use it to chop your fingers off, Jon Stewart.
It'll look pretty cool.
Yeah.
His fingers got chopped off.
And then the fingers start crawling around.
Yeah, and then you're like, holy shit! Something is wrong with the faculty!
Something is up with Jon Stewart, and he is part of the faculty.
Yeah, and so, I mean, the next logical thing is that Zeke pulls a pin out of his pocket.
Yes, and he stabs Jon Stewart in the eyeball.
And that looks pretty cool, too.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. And then it starts foaming, and he's like...
You can find gifs of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Oh, yeah. So we find out he's an alien, too. Big surprise.
Something is up with the faculty.
And they're like, holy shit, we need to get out of here. And while this is all going on, the faculty's like calling students into the office, and they're infecting them.
Yes. And
so they got to get out without being found out.
It starts to become very claustrophobic because, you know, as they're walking through the school, they're like, just act cool. And it feels like everybody is against them. It's very, like, Invasion of the Body Snatchers-esque. And then they get in their car and they're driving. They see, like, roadblocks. They're like, fuck!
Oh, my God, we're not getting out of this town. There's something wrong with the police officers.
They're like, I guess we'll just go to my house. So they just go to
they do just,
Josh
like,
Hartnett's house.
Go to one of the houses. I'm like the faculty wouldn't be checking all the houses.
I like how their plan was, let's get out of town. Oh, there's one roadblock here. I guess let's go to my house.
Unless is there one road kind of town?
I don't know. But, I mean, they could have been like,
well, diverse
shit,
amount
let's
of people.
pack our shit. We're getting out of here on foot.
Yeah. We're going to walk through the forest or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those aliens are not getting us that easy.
And this is cool, though. They show up at Zeke's house, and we find out he's like a junior mad scientist.
Oh, he has the setup, the scientific lab setup.
It's like a geek's dream to go in there.
Talk about Bunsen burners.
Talk about your Bunsen burners. He's got Bunsen burners.
He's got a few. He does.
Yeah, and so he does, like, experiments, and he even has a mouse that he does the parasite testing.
He's like, I love this baby mouse, but, you know,
sorry,
kisses.
Yeah,
I'll
go get you at the pet store,
and then I'm gonna cut your belly up and just like dissect you and like talk like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he does like a whole bunch of science stuff, and then he's like, hey, guess what, guys, this is for sure a parasite.
Yeah.
And it's an alien.
This powder dehydrates it and fucks it up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go around in a circle right now. I got this gun. I'm gonna point it at you.
Yeah, he's got a gun. He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. He's like, I'm gonna point it at you, and we're gonna do this John Carpenter's The Thing style. We're gonna figure out which one of us is
We're gonna Russian roulette this shit, and everybody's gonna sniff the drug.
Yes.
And if you're infected, we're gonna find the fuck out.
Yes. And they find the fuck out.
Yep. They do. And it is kind of cool. Everybody goes around and they try it. And the tension builds because, like, they're all kind of laughing and kind of pissing each other off. You know, it's very stressful.
And they're like, he's got a gun.
And he's got a gun! And so he's got a gun. And they finally get to the last two girls. And it's Mary Beth and Delilah. And she's all like, Mary Beth, she's like, I can't, I have allergies.
I got allergies.
But I got allergies. And
I forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like, I sprinkled it in before, but, like, for sure, I'm standing in my ground. I've got allergies. And Delilah's just like, I'm not doing drugs. I'm drug free. I'm not doing them. And then they end up having to do them. And it's Delilah.
Delilah has
that
the bug
bitch has probably been infected all gosh darn day.
Damn it, Delilah.
She knows all their secrets.
How could you do this to your friend?
She's a complete letdown. Like, you know, she is the, like, hot girl.
Yeah.
And then she probably just fell for some, like, Usher dick.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Yep. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
She's like, it's Usher. I don't care if he's infected.
Yeah, because she already said, like, you know, I'm only with the star quarterback.
Yeah.
So, Stan...
Bye,
Felicia.
Yeah.
For sure this time.
And so, like, they shoot her. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, they would shoot at her, and she somehow runs away.
She runs away, busts through, like.
And she has on these, like, open-toed Frankenstein Mia shoes from, like, 98, you know? It's like, they're pretty way 90s. And she's running out, and they're like, holy shit, okay, Stokely, what should we do? And she's like, we've got to find the queen bee. We find her and the hive is dead because, you know,
like,
again,
and granted, this is all theory. I'm just going by, like, movies.
Yeah, and books. Like, this is real life, guys.
Just seem that'd be like if there's an alien invasion. We're like, well, shit, we've seen a lot of movies. We just got to go find.
This must be something we've already thought of.
Yeah, we've got to go just find the master, the mother.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
she's
where would you
convenient.
begin? Where would you fucking begin?
And
Well, they know. They're like, well, we know what to do. It's got to be one of us.
It's like wit on the spot, man. Like, they just know.
Like, this is what's going on, guys.
They just know. It's one of those, like, and we've watched too many horror movies, but we've watched too many, like, alien invasion
But, you know, at the same time, it kind of works. I mean, of course.
Of course. We gotta, gotta have people that know what to do.
Yeah.
If we're really...
It's just hilarious that it's, like, teenagers.
Yeah, and it's not, like... It's heavy. Everybody knows everything, and everybody can, like, dish you like big digs, like just well sculpted.
They're like little housewives almost, or like little real housewives.
Yeah, like somebody's already fed them what to say in a way. Okay, all right, we digressed, and we need to get back on track. They go to the football game because they're like, we got to find the queen bee. Where do you think she is?
She's got to be at the game tonight.
Got to be at the football game because that's what happens in a small town.
Like, that's where everyone is tonight.
Everybody is at that game. That's just small town life for you. So they go, and it's a pretty cool sequence of, like, the football team kicking ass on the football field.
Hilarious, and the coach is just getting so excited.
It is
freaking out.
Overkill.
And
like,
you see them infecting the people they're tackling.
And they're tackling hard. Like, they're knocking them out.
Oh,
and like giving a handlebar to them.
Who does Josh Hartnett run into in the parking lot that evening?
Oh,
are we there? Yeah,
not quite. We've got to talk to the principal first, so we'll get there. So
maybe. Why is she back?
But anyways, yeah, so they get there, they get to the game, and they lure the principal into the gym.
Yeah.
And, you know, what do you do when you think that the principal might be an alien? You're not sure. You know, you don't really even know if this is what's really going on. I mean, you found the parasite, but you kill her.
You fuck right.
You shoot her in the head. I mean, they were like...
No mercy.
No mercy.
That's right. When it's an alien invasion, is
you shoot him in the head.
No mercy.
And so at first she's all like, she's all baby dead. You know, she's like, meh.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh yay, we did it. And then what do you think? I mean, we know because we watched her die at the beginning of the movie that she's the alien or an alien. And so she's like, not really, I'm an alien. And Mary Beth throws like almost all of the drug that they have
on her.
Like
she's like, oh,
yeah,
she's really stupid.
She's so scared, it just flings it at her.
She's like, oh, oops, now we don't have any more.
Now we don't have any more. At least
my allergies.
BB Worth is dead.
I have allergies.
My poor allergies. So I just wanted, Anyway, so that happens because she's a dumb bitch. And then Stan's like, you know what? I'm going to go check and see and make sure that we killed the queen bee. I'm going to go out to the football game.
Yep.
And they're like, okay, that sounds like a brilliant idea.
Let's make sure everybody's back to normal.
Yeah, and the football team's all out there in the rain, and the sprinklers are going because these things love water.
It's the opposite of signs.
Yes.
These people fucking love water, these aliens. They're
Yeah.
from a different planet. They're not from the water-hating planet.
No, they're not. Exactly. They're on the planet that's like all water.
It's like
apparently.
Earth 2 or something.
But, so Stan goes to the football team, and Zeke, he decides that he's gonna go. He was like, oh my gosh, you know what? There's some more drugs in my car. I'm gonna go and get them. And Fromke Jensen's like, hey, you hot stud.
Yeah,
let's go for a joyride.
Now she's sexually aggressive.
Yeah,
she's the opposite of her former
Yeah,
self.
she's like, over him.
She's like, hey, bitch, be my stud.
For
Do me all
sure.
night.
Do it all
Give me those yummy cherry condoms.
Oh, yeah. I'm hungry for something cherry.
Like, she's getting crazy.
It was grotesque.
She's crazy.
Yeah. She's all like
He's
wearing
like, whoa, I was just
very
kidding.
revealing clothes. It shows her navel, guys. It's insane.
Oh my god, navel gazing.
Navel. But, yeah, so anyways, he's like, I'm not falling for your tricks, bitch. I know that you pray.
Uh-huh.
And he tries to, like, get her out of his
yeah.
car. It ends up being this kind of, like, cool little car scene in the parking lot, and he runs into a school bus, and she gets decapitated.
Yes. And then her head just walks off.
Yeah, and her head sprouts legs. And then, like, tries to find her body.
It's awesome.
It is really cool. And
Then
that's
she
when
picks
you're
her
like,
head up, puts it back on.
these aliens are badass. Like, they can't die at all.
They love water.
Yeah.
They can survive a decapitation.
Yeah,
like,
the only thing that's going to kill them is these pins.
sign me up to, like, be genetically reprogrammed.
Yeah.
I'll be one of them. Come
Yeah,
on. Why are
right?
why are they all
They
freaked
look
out?
super hot all the time.
Yeah, it's like,
so
come on.
everybody looked better once they became.
This world would be a better place
An
if we were
alien.
all, like, hot aliens,
Yeah,
okay?
for sure. And so basically, the only people that are left in the gym are like Casey, Stokely, and Mary Beth. And Casey's off feeling bad about himself.
Yeah.
And Stokely and Mary Beth are sitting there on the bleachers in the gym, and they're having like a heart to heart.
Like, yeah, I
She's
know it's
all-
hard being a new
Yeah.
girl. I came here this town.
When I came here, that's when I found out that I had real friends.
Today.
Yeah. And then Tia Jada came in. She was like,
Get back away from that
"Get away from
alien.
Mary Beth! Get away from Mary Beth!"
Oh, I love when Tangina makes
I like
an
to
entrance.
pepper Tangina in. Yeah, but okay. So, anyways, it's basically like Mary Beth is saying without saying that she's
saying without saying, y'all.
the queen bee.
Yeah.
And Stokely like figures it out, and it's on.
Oh, yeah.
Stokely was like, "What the fuck?" and runs off. And
She's
now,
like, that's why my accent's been so terrible. I'm not really from the South.
yeah, listen to me. And she like transforms into this huge alien
Yep.
and tries to go after Stokely.
Yeah.
And then she ends up in a pool.
She's like, I was making an actor's choice with that accent. Come back here. It was supposed to be terrible.
I was method, okay?
I'm not really from the South, my character.
But like, we don't really know if she gets Stokely or not. They end up in this pool in another part of the gym.
Yeah.
And then she comes out,
She all naked.
and she's all naked, and Stokely goes off and hides.
But apparently it was in her contract not to show any nudity. Because everything is, like, tastefully covered by, like, a shadow.
Yeah, like, she'll be, like, in the locker room, and the locker, they kind of, like, shadow right over her boobies.
Over her
Right
areola.
over her pussy.
You don't see any kitty in this movie.
No, I think you do get to see her tush, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever. A tush is
Yeah,
a tush.
that's a butt.
Shit.
That's where shit comes
I've got one of those.
and mine looks pretty damn good. So anyway, yeah, she's like,
she's after Casey now. Is that where we are after she's all
yeah,
naked?
well, yeah, like Casey, he's like, what's going on? It's so loud in the gym.
He's like, I need to take pictures.
Yeah, so he shows up and he's like, oh my gosh, and Zeke shows up and he's getting his ass kicked by the alien girl.
Yeah.
She's all like, come be a part of my colony, blah blah blah.
It's awesome there. No hurt
Yeah,
or
and
pain.
they're all like, no, one-liner.
You know,
no.
I might have been like, cool, let's see. I mean, YOLO.
YOLO! For sure. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, Zeke gets passed out somewhere, and we're just down to the geek, the
Yeah.
klutzy, like, not into sports kind of kid.
Oh, and the showdown is in the gymnasium. Oh,
It's
ironic.
So, it's full circle, guys. Here we come full circle. And she's the alien now. She's like humongous.
Yes.
She's going after Casey.
This beast, it's like Jabba the Hutt times 10 with tentacles.
Yes, yeah. She's got a lot of like legs and finger tentacles. They're everywhere.
She's like, look at me.
Goddamn.
I feel like if I get shut the ring on.
But so he's like, he has an idea.
Yeah, he's like, oh, light bulb.
Yep, and he runs under the bleachers and he
presses
hits the button.
Because it's just a simple button.
You just push the button
to bring back in the bleachers.
Yeah, and then the bleachers, and also the bleachers just happen to fold in just tiny. Which when I was watching it, I was like, I don't know if that's really how the bleachers would fold
But they all go in at one time.
But they don't.
For sake of this movie.
Yeah, they kind of like gradually close in.
One at a time. The monster's coming close behind them.
Tension building. We're like,
get out of there! Don't get crushed by the bleachers or eaten by the monster. And he gets out just in time. And then the bleachers. I thought don't the bleachers crush him first?
Yeah, well, he pulls his pin out, and the bleachers crush her. They kind of pin her in a way.
She's like,
yeah. And so he takes that.
And he's like, oh, that was so rude.
Yeah.
He's like, you're talking, let's talk in a common language.
Exactly.
Okay?
Don't use your alien voice when you're in your alien form, bitch. You're here on Earth.
He's like, and your breath stink, okay?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Don't blow them breath on me. No way. And
my mouth was open, okay? I could taste that shit.
But he stabs her.
With the last powder pen.
It down to the last pen. That's what it came down to.
That's what
courage.
Our salvation came down to.
Casey's courage is what, like...
Casey's courage.
That's the second, like the faculty to Casey's
faculty
courage.
To Casey's courage.
But Casey takes the monster down.
Yay!
He's our hero.
Oh, and the best part of him saving the world is we get to see Clay in the ball in purple at the end. Pretty lilacs.
Yes. Yeah.
And a cardigan. Oh, bless her heart. She's in a purple cardigan at the end.
The town comes back, the town is back to normal.
It's like on 60 Minutes and all the news shows, like, what happened to this town? Kids say aliens took over. Teachers still missing. The faculty, something weird happened.
Yeah, so we've got like little reporters there that are like, we heard something happened here, but nobody's really talking except for Casey, and he's like going to be on like the Time, the Time magazine or whatever. But and all of our characters are coming together.
Yeah, they're all like, Zeke and Stokely are now boning, and like I said,
Stan and Stokely.
Stan and Stokely.
Zeke finds football.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and he and Usher are hanging out a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and then Stan and Stokely, they hook up, and she starts wearing lilac. Yeah.
She's like, hey, now that I'm like...
My color palette's
she's
really
like, I can't be edgy anymore.
No, I'm gonna be soft now.
We're gonna show my character development by this cardigan, with this skirt that I'm wearing.
And the fact that I don't have the black eyeliner on anymore. Yeah, it's pretty... And then, like, the hot girl and the geek are together.
And all is safe and well in the world.
It is as it should be.
Written by Kevin Williamson, directed by Robert Rodriguez, and you even get the exact kind of title cards of Scream at the end. Not to mention they reuse Scream music throughout the whole movie. I guess maybe I didn't realize as a kid, or I didn't care as a kid, but watching it this time, like, this is all Scream music.
Yeah,
this is all like
heavy
packaged, re-edited Scream music.
But you could tell. There's not really any hiding it. Like,
they were like, we're still trying to make money off this movie.
Yeah, like Miramax was like, here, just throw that in.
He's like, this was good for Miramax and Dimension Films. Yeah, put that music in.
It'll be good for this.
We're
I promise.
We're gonna show Scream in the trailer. We're gonna do our title cards at the end, just like Scream.
Yeah, they're really riding on those coattails and trying to make it through that.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're getting closer and closer to our destination. So we'll be back with part 2. I'm so excited to go see the football field tomorrow.
I know, should we put on a...
Do you think we'll find Famke Janssen's head just walking around out there?
Maybe, but I was thinking,
that'd be so cool.
Could we, like, do our own kind of scene I'll be the coach, okay? And you can be Elijah Wood.
Oh, you want me to act it out on the field tomorrow? Well, yeah.
Like,
I honestly think I'm more of a Jordana Brewster. But...
Oh, yes, for sure. Yeah, you're definitely the hot newspaper cheerleader. Yeah. I think we're going to do that for sure. We're going to, live out what favorite character we want to be. And then we'll let you guys know afterwards.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll be back. We'll talk to you about our trip. We will do our favorite scenes and knife ratings and talk about further upcoming episodes.
Yep.
We love you.
Stay
Thanks
tuned.
for listening.
I know it's only really 2 seconds for you guys, but it's 2 days for us.
Check out ScreamQueensPodcast.com.
All right.
Welcome back to the Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast. Oh, what a weekend it has been.
Oh my God. I already am laughing at what we'll have to say.
So we got to Austin, we had a good Friday night with our friends, and then we got up the next morning, and I was feeling fine, and then all of a sudden, pain, back pain, stomach pain. I tried to ignore it. It felt fine for a while. We went and had some awesome barbecue. We did make it to Lockhart, Texas, and we saw some stuff from the faculty, the football field, the little downtown Main Street area. We ate some yummy food, like I said, and then, as we're leaving, I get sick. Long story short, I go to the hospital, and I had 2 kidney stones that just decided to spring up out of nowhere.
It was fun.
Spent most of our Austin trip either in a hospital or sick at a friend's house. So
yeah,
it was kind of a bust overall, but
we still got to do
some fun stuff.
Just
wasn't what we had planned to say.
Yeah, no.
But here we are, and we want to talk to you about the faculty and give you our final thoughts and our knife ratings.
Yes.
So, just any final thoughts today?
Well,
should we just jump into favorite scenes?
Well, first I want to do a little housekeeping and be like, okay, I figured out what that Kevin Williamson show was. It was Vampire Diaries, not Buffy. But you know what? I got a little confused, okay?
It happens.
I'm not going to lie. All right?
Happens.
But I'm correcting it.
Don't beat yourself up over this, Justine.
You know what? I'm done beating myself up over it.
Well, another rare turn of events. Justine is commanding the car today since I'm hopped up on lots of pain meds.
Yes, it is
Justine is driving us back. We're finally in Oklahoma.
It's kind of stressful. Texas people, I don't know what it is, but you guys are kind of aggressive on the road, and it's stressing me out.
Sorry, Texas listeners, but you drive like shit.
But
okay?
now we're in Oklahoma, and I'm feeling much better about the whole situation. So,
all right, let's go into it.
Yes.
The faculty.
Yes.
What is your favorite scene?
Well, I feel like I kind of have been lately starting it off. So let's trade over. You tell me.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you.
You tell me.
You want me to tell you?
Oh, of course.
I really love the opening with that faculty meeting.
Yeah.
Meeting Neuwirth, getting the
it's a good chase.
Pencils stuck in her hand. Yeah, there's a lot of good tension. Mm-hmm. A great chase. I love a great chase scene.
Yeah. And even at the end of it, you still don't really know what's going on. You know, they kill her and you're like, oh my God, these are some mean teachers.
You're like, what is going on with the faculty?
What is going on?
But yeah, that would be mine. I just love, like I said, the tension.
Yeah.
I love how it turns into a chase scene. And I just think it's cool. It has some gore aspects to it.
Yeah, when the pencil goes in, that's just that plain...
Piper Laurie stabs her in the gut.
Yeah, it's all just nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also have a pretty tension-building scene myself.
Oh, tell me about it.
I kind of like that scene with the 6 teens sitting around all doing their drugs, trying to figure out if any of them are aliens. And
homage to the Thing.
Yes, it's cool. Nice. It's it serves a purpose, and then it's kind of cool to see the bugs crawling around in her face and
some of the special effects
little parasites that are and just all of that right there, and the funny little things they're saying to each other as they're kind of getting high. You know, it's tension building, but they're laughing.
They're just cracking each other up.
Someone's got a gun, but there's some really good scenes.
Josh Hartnett's got a gun. fun.
And maybe, just like honorable mention the football scene where they're like totally almost murdering the other team with the song.
Yeah.
We don't know education.
Yeah, that's a really funny montage. I like how the players, they're just like kicking butt.
They are like
tackling people, turning them into aliens.
Ripping them to shreds. I mean, not literally ripping them to shreds, but they're like clotheslining them on the football field, like 10 guys tackling one, and then they're putting parasites in them. So.
And you see just how fast this alien invasion is spreading.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. It all started with the faculty.
What's wrong with the faculty?
All right, let's jump into. We're just doing a lot of jumping to our knife rating.
Knife ratings?
Yeah, I'll start since you insisted earlier.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give it 3 knives.
Okay.
It's kind of my favorite, one of my favorites of like the post-Scream movies.
Yeah.
I like that it has some sci-fi elements to it while also having, pretty strict horror scenes and whatnot. And it's definitely kind of like plays like a monster movie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of homages to like Invasion of the Body Snatchers and like we were saying The Thing. Lots of classic horror movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go 3 knives.
Okay, well, I'm also going 3 knives, and it's a solid movie. It fits in there nicely.
It's not perfect.
Hardly any of them that we ever, review will be, but there's a few. But yeah, that it's another Kevin Williamson, and it's, you can tell right out bat that it is him. It's that writing, and he really knows, teens, and how they talk to each other, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a good ear for that. I guess, yeah. So that's me. That's my 3 stars. I like it. It's a good 90s.
So we agreed on this one. Both gave it 3 knives, not stars.
Did I
what
say
show
stars?
are you on?
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry. 3 knives.
So we'll come back at you next month with a new episode. We're thinking Cabin in the Woods. Stay tuned, everyone. Thanks for listening. We love you.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and on our website, ScreamQueensPodcast.com.
That's ScreamQueensPodcast.com.
Yeah.
Bye.